What's up, everybody? We are going to take a look at downtown Eastport. So much going on recently with the opening of a couple places, plus a couple more places that are going to be opening up, like Costco, and you'll see one of the places later on in this video that just opened. A couple places closed, and we'll be talking about all that as well. Let's get into it. I was just out here this past weekend, the 26th, 27th time. There are a lot more signs up, and Villages signs. Oak Hollow sign is up. The Olympia Rec Center sign is up. Lakeside sign is up. And there's a few more buildings that are under construction as well. The fields are looking really good. We have Sunset Island here, which is directly across from the entertainment area. That's looking pretty good. I talked about something on Sunset Island though a while back, and it actually came to fruition, unfortunately, for someone driving along Marsh Bend Trail. These big oak trees, when the ground is saturated like it has been lately, when we get super high winds or they start to move, the trees will just tip right over because the roots are not so deep. And somebody lost their life on Marsh Bend Trail. There was a big story about it. It was not too far from here, actually, probably less than half a mile up the road, right just south of Wellpoint on Marsh Bend Trail, if I'm correct. That was Bel Air Executive Golf Course we just flew over, and then this is Lakeside. Not a whole lot going on in Lakeside. I'm kind of surprised that this is not done yet, but probably when LaGrange is done, they'll start working on this area. They are putting houses into Oak Hollow now. We'll see that tomorrow with the Wellpoint video. I have a video coming out tomorrow with Wellpoint. The new construction in Wellpoint, Oak Hollow, and LaGrange. So you'll be able to see that. Now this golf cart path that you see here, this goes along Marsh Bend Trail, cuts in along Lakeside, and goes by Central Lake here. This is Central Lake on your right. Central Lake goes all the way from Marsh Bend all the way down to Eastport, and the sunsets, obviously when you're on Sunset Island, that's why it's called that, are going to look absolutely phenomenal, and they are facing this way here. And then we're going to go down and we're going to take a look at the other side of Eastport Town Center. Okay, so we are going straight east currently. On the right you have Lakeside, the Bel Air Executive Golf Course, the driving range. On the left you have LaGrange, and then directly in front of us you can see the Eastport Hotel, Sunset Island, the entertainment area, and the vast portion of downtown Eastport, or Eastport Town Center, whatever you want to call it. Here's the hotel here. Not a lot to see on the outside. They are obviously working on it. A lot of construction going on the inside. They did a preview not too long ago of what the rooms would look like, and I think you're gonna see some 50s design going in here. Some of it is coming out already. You can see, especially with the golf cart store and a few other places. And they said this area here is a restaurant closest to us. Now this is the entertainment area. They are going to close down that street when they have live entertainment. The band will face the opposite way, not towards Sunset Island. And then you see the downtown Eastport area. Olympia Recreation is right there in the corner, top right. You can see the swimming pool that I'm pretty sure is pretty close to done. They're just not filling it up yet. And then here's all your sports fields and amenities. The dog park is right at the bottom middle of your screen. So you can see the parking is starting to come around now. They do have quite a few parking spots in this area. I think they're still going to be short a little bit, especially when it's big and busy for an event. But those parking lot areas, especially here by the Farragut softball complex, you'll be able to use those, and it's going to be a little bit of a walk, but you will be able to get there. A couple people have pointed out about bathrooms in the area and how that works. I will tell you, in Spanish Springs they have public restrooms right on the corner, which were next to the Rialto Theater. I think it's the Rialto, which is now Genesis Health Clubs, right across from where they're going to put the apartments in. Even in the Brownwood Square, they only have that one set of public bathrooms, and that's right next to the Barnstorm Theater. And so I don't know where. Obviously I would assume the Olympia Rec Center, and I'm sure they'll have some by the stage or around the stage somewhere. But as far as I know, Spanish Springs and even Lake Sumter, the bathrooms are well away from the stage area. And then obviously there's some bathrooms in some of the stores and restaurants around, but nothing within the walking area. Now these sports complexes, that's going to be a little bit of a big deal, I would assume, just because you don't want to be out on a pickleball court or the volleyball court or sand court, whatnot, and have to go find a bathroom somewhere. So that could be a little bit of an issue or something to think about. Now you can see the Olympia Rec Center here. That is going to have a rock climbing wall and some different things inside. They showed a scoreboard that they were putting up in a video pretty recent, that they were hanging the scoreboard. And this is the downtown area from the opposite side, obviously. You can see Sunset Island in the back and the entertainment area. Let me know what you think about how they have it set up. Is that going to be enough room for people when they have live entertainment? Word on the street, by the way, is that this will not be a Publix. Somebody said Trader Joe's. Maybe Trader Joe's? I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Costco is actually opening up August 6th. So we are just a couple weeks away from Costco opening up. And this right here, the golf cart store, or golf car store, is open. They closed the rental and store shop in the Magnolia Plaza, and they opened this one up. You can see all the golf carts on top, which I have flown around and showed you guys. That's what they were going to do. It's pretty cool how they have all those golf cars on top. So they saved a lot of parking there, because if you look at Brownwood, Spanish Springs, Lake Sumter, a lot of those golf cars are around just in a parking lot off to the side. It takes up a lot of parking. You can see the ramp in the back there. And then I did see quite a few of the golf carts using that refueling station as well. Now, Villages Health is no longer going to be Villages Health. So if you're not down here and you haven't heard the story, Villages Health is changing out. They had a little issue with Medicare billing last year. They self-reported and they sold all the assets. I'll have a lot more in-depth video on that. And then the other business that is switching names is Citizens First. So the Villages, the developer sold Citizens First Bank, and somebody purchased that as well. So both of these businesses right here in line will be changing names. I'll have a video on that later this week. Thank you for watching. As always, I will see you in the next one.